Welcome back everyone. I am Ray and today we are going to continue Fool's Memory. Actually, while I was not recording, I was just thinking, Fool's Memory, why is her egg vessel thingy titled Fool? Why is she a fool? I want to know so much more about her and I hope we learn more about that today. So, get comfy and let's freaking go. As usual. I love it. Already. We haven't started. I already love it. You're not working this time?
Oh. 休息が必要だからね。あっという間に年を取ってしまったし、ずっと仕事するわけにもいかないよ。
How did May know it was the expert though?
そういえば、君は他の私と仲良くしてるみたいだね。
That's what I'm
一目で私
saying.
がわかるとは。
How is it even possible? Like, is the expert not wearing the hat because it gets in the way of her work or something? Not really, but you're the only one to give off an air of depression. Oh. Dang. But I think you can stop calling them the other me's. Splitting up the mind doesn't make you a different person, right? That's a good question.
ほう。それも教えてもらったんだ。そうだね。最初、私も幼稚だって思ってたけど、情報を公開しないのは悪いことじゃないから。
Yeah, okay, so I actually get why they are doing this. I mean, why would they just trust everyone and tell everyone the truth? I kind of get that.
もう一度自己紹介した方がいいのかな?
No? I mean, you can if you want to. No need. I've heard your deeds, even if you're not a flame chaser. The fact you created the divine keys is impressive enough. Yeah, that is freaking impressive. But also, Vill-V, so talented. They literally got the most talented people into moths, huh? It seems that the moths mostly value your thinking of a mechanic.
おや、本当にたくさん聞いたんだね。
That was more puzzling pieces together.
仕方ないさ。君も自分の代わりに働いてくれる別の人格があったらいいのにって妄想したことがあるでしょ。私がそのついてないやつだから。
Yeah, actually that makes sense because they even said that one time the magician was just going off doing something fun, right? While she was the one working. Oh gosh. In other words, if you couldn't split the mind, the real Vill-V is the use I've met combined? That's how I understand it, so...
そう簡単な話でもないよ。
Okay.
見てわかると思うけど、分割された部分にはそれぞれ得意な分野がある。多少それによる変化もあるんだ。
Actually, that is freaking interesting. Like, literally every mind part that we've met so far has like one specialty. But it's not necessarily, or is it centered around just a character trait? I mean, yeah, partially. Oh, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that.
それに、一応技師として加入したわけだから。思考を分けたあいつは、仕事に関する部分を全部私のところに置いてきた。
Who split the mind in the first place? Despite the complaints, you're widely regarded as outstanding, yeah.
それとこれとは別だからね。感情と責任は関係がない二つのものだ。ちゃんと分けないと、人間は正常に稼働しない。
So basically, when she first split her mind, she probably did that on purpose, that the expert who is so talented doesn't really care about emotion and everything.
残念なのは、いくら自分をそう励ましたとしても、第六の神の鍵から、私は制作者でありながらも、実質的な主導権を失ってしまったことだ。
Wait, why? No longer in charge? The moth didn't reach a consensus?
そうでもない。ただ、彼らは今までの私のチャレンジの一部だけを見て判断したんだ。それだけだ。
What does it mean? What does it mean? Okay, I will not get answers. I already know. At the starry sea's end. Will this blow my mind again? The chances are high. Oh, the Ark has another visitor. Never knew it was this popular. It's so crazy. She was literally just working on it, and she had people there visiting her. The girl was concentrating on her sketch and didn't hear what was being said. Grisio was also there. Judging by the color palette, she was painting the vessel before her. Should I tell Kalbas this ship is more popular than he is? If it weren't for him, this project wouldn't be theoretically feasible. What? Stop, don't just bring other people. I want to know more into this. What does that mean? Because the thing is, I don't know about anything that Kalbas did for the Flame Chasers or for the moth that helped them. I literally don't know and or remember, because he is such a personality. If it weren't for him, this project wouldn't be theoretically feasible. So, okay, the first thought that popped into my mind, is it because he's an alien that he knows space and told them about stuff, and that's why they even got to this conclusion and plan to do it? I mean, that could be an interesting idea. A spaceship. I love it. Grisio buried herself in her painting. Yeah, that's freaking cool. Cosma said that he has to leave here to work on a project. Wow, even you know about that. Didn't May say it was confidential? I guess someone else must be spreading the news out there, just like I've been. Is this talking about the final Herrscher? Oh no! I hope not. You're curious, aren't you? And you'll have far more to paint once you board this ship. I want to go too. You're dreaming. You couldn't go even if you wanted to. Nobody told me to add a passenger seat. That's why only one person went to space? Because nobody told her to add a passenger seat? No. No, I don't want to believe that. Because how amazing would it have been if there were two people at the end in the arc, because she just decided last second to add a passenger seat. I would love that. But okay, this is not at that critical time yet. I don't want to go with him, but in his place. It's lonely up there, and Cosma hates being alone. Oh, Vill-V, please help me. Oh my gosh. She is so sweet. Literally. And it's kind of breaking my heart. Grisio literally saying, I don't want him to go to this place alone because he don't likes being alone. I will go in his place. I want to know, does she understand that mission, like the arc mission? Because sometimes she seems so smart and everything, but she is a child, so I just don't know how much she really truly understands. I just don't understand children, okay? Oh, you're being serious? Alright then, I'll get serious too. The answer is no, you're just a kid. And just like your unfinished painting, you hold so much potential. Grisio, you still have a chance to become a star that lights up people's life instead of... Everyone really cared for Grisio. Oh, my heart. The sound of footsteps cut Vill-V off. Someone's coming again. Who could it be? And how am I gonna explain you being here? The girl put down her paintbrush. It's Cosmo. He's here. Is that right before the other Remembrance vessel, where Cosma talked to Vill-V basically about the arc thingy, and in front of that and after that Grisio appeared again and was like he doesn't want to do it? It's literally connecting? What? For once it's connecting directly? That is freaking amazing. I'm curious about how the partitions allot time for body use. Same, but also my mouse was faster than my brain because I was like, so what changed for Vill-V or everyone to allow Grisio to do it? Because if Vill-V was like, no, you hold so much potential, you will not do this. For one, doesn't that kind of imply that she would have rather, one, have Grisio as hope for the future generation, and two, maybe not believe in Project Arc, that it works or whatever, and because if she would truly believe that Project Arc would be the hope for people and it would work and save them or save the future generations or, you know, eras. Wouldn't she have been like, yes, I would rather you go and not die here, you know? Or, I mean, at that point, maybe it wasn't like they knew everyone was gonna die, but Vill-V just doesn't seem convinced for whatever reason. And also, just that she wants Grisio to stay and be hope or a star. Oh my god, the whole star symbolic around her is so sus. I wonder when that comes into place. But okay, back to how the partitions allot time for body use. I don't think I've seen them all.
普通は状況次第だね。まだ3人にしか会ってないの？私と魔術師とメカニック、他のものは？
I've only read about the other ones. Just you three. You said the others were bad at communicating, but you didn't say that they rarely showed up.
それは誰であるかによって違うんだけど。
Ooh?
まあいい。可能性は高くないけど、万が一で会ってしまった場合、知
Yes.
っておいた方が少なくとも喧嘩にならない。
Even though I
そうだ
don't
ね。
even though I don't know if I can trust every word of this Vill-V, I like her the most because she tells me things. She's like, okay, I'm gonna tell you. I mean, you have to figure out if it's the truth or not, but I'm gonna tell you.
今まで君が会ったものの他に比較的普通
Ordinary
なのは
ones.
謎めいた学者とコックだよ。
No way. She is an occultist? Oh my god, okay, I love her even more. I want to meet that one. Because it would be so much fun. A chef.
それは仕方なくそうなってしまったとしか言えないかな。
Can you now?
謎めいた学者という感じは理解できるかな。彼女は錬金術に対してとても興味があるけど、そこが問題になったんだよ。
What do you mean went wrong? And what do you mean she's obviously interested in alchemy? I didn't know these were so related.
彼女の作る薬剤はいつも美味しいんだ。その香りは通路をいくつか挟んでもわかるほど。
Yeah.
そういう用途不明の薬剤はとても危険でね。
Wait, it's literally that reason?
よくつまみ食いしていたパルドは何回も救急搬送されてたよ。
Oh no.
だから料理に関する知識を分割するしかなかった。
Wait, that actually makes sense. That is such a fun reason.
残念なことに君も知ってるように火を追うがという場所ではいくら料理の腕がすごくても役に立たない。だから彼女はあまり出てこなくなった。
That is actually kind of sad. I mean, who doesn't like good cooking? So, wouldn't it always have been good to have her around? Which is to say, you get to decide how to split the mind?
いやいや、彼女本人が出てこようとせず、その権限が私に渡されたから仕方なくやってただけ。 嫌な仕事だよ。
Is this talking about the one that had something to do with Eponia's, discipline? Or another one? Yeah, we talked about her and her appearing or her hiding or whatever a few times now.
それはこれから話す普通じゃないタイプだよ。最初のビルビー。彼女が魔術師、メカニック、それと私を分割したの。
I want to know why she split out those three specifically. So, okay, let's say she split out this Vill-V to make herself go into hiding, because for a reason I don't know yet. So this was supposed to be the Vill-V that just takes the role of the original one. Because she's kind of like the most normal, general one. She just has knowledge of a little bit of everything. The mechanic obviously makes sense. But why also the magician? Was it literally just so that there would be a fun side to her, or that there was still something fun to be had, or whatever? Or is it not that the magician is for that part there, but like because of Honkai powers, and she kind of split the mechanic and magician? She didn't want the magician with Honkai powers or with knowledge of how to use it or whatever together with the others. Something like that probably, Because why else would she tell us about the whole cook and alchemy story, right? So it must be similar with the magician then, in a way.
それからは彼女は出てこようとしなかった。
Huh.
理由はわからないし、呼び起こす方法もない。分割の能力を私に渡した以外、まるで最初から存在しなかったのようにね。
But why?
彼女に会う可能性はほぼないと思っていいよ。
I want
5
to.
万年以上経ってるし、よりによってこのタイミングで目覚めることはないでしょう。
Can I speak to her in the last conversation with her? I want to. I want to so bad. I want to know her reason. Like, is it literally just because she was like, okay, I'm done with this world. I'm going to sleep now. Or something completely different. Like, maybe she kept one part that was dangerous for other people or the outside world. And she kept that with her and just decided to, you know, go off.
残りの2人はかなり珍しい状況でしか出てこないから存在しないと思ってもらって構わない。
Okay, but please tell me.
そのうちの1人は他の部分にある全ての悪意を保有した。
Whoa.
彼女は悪人と言っても優しさを褒めたたえてるように思える。
No way. I want to meet them. I do. Is it for maintaining the stance of other partitions?
そうでもないよ。思い切って悪に身を投じるとなるとたくさんの問題が一気に解決するからね。深く考えないで。人は臨機応変に生きないと。
What about the last one then? Even though I want to meet, I literally want to meet everyone.
ああ、私じゃ説明できないよ。だって彼女が表に出たことは一度もないから。もしくは誰もその記憶を持ってない。
So is this the one with the discipline then maybe?
彼女に関連するすべては私を含めた部分にも記録がない。あるのは一つのコードだけ。
Wait, is it Model 5?
対ケビン武装
Never mind.
タイプ5。
What? What? It got never activated though, which is, I mean, it's good, but does that mean that this part or this knowledge that this part holds or something would have been able to kill him? Or is it a joke? I literally don't know. Should I take everything serious? Or is she sometimes just... Of course, we just don't ask anymore. Right. The watchmaker. It's not your fault. Things can seem tricky in Sue's opinion. Sue! Oh my god, it's been so long since we've last heard of you. The girl sitting before him had never shown such an expression. Never. Life is such a heavy concept. It can overwhelm anyone. I've had the same experience before. Oh, have you also ruined the final hope of all mankind before? What? Ooh. Ah. I mean, have you also indirectly murdered the entire population of 3 cities before? No need to keep sticking up for me, Sue. Those nukes were designed by me. Oh, she's blaming herself. It was the Herrscher's fault, though. It was... I mean, yeah, if the nukes wouldn't have existed, it would have been different. But also, I'm sure they helped fighting other Herrschers. It's literally the Herrscher's fault. It's not... Oh my gosh. The thing is, we've seen her so confident and so... I mean, except for the one that has to do all the work. Everyone was kind of like happy and, you know, just fine and nice. So just imagining her like this, with an expression that she has shown never, saying it's her fault. Oh my gosh. Because of course I remember this Herrscher. Although similar in some regards, it seems like their experiences were not the same. Oh, because Sue blamed himself too for many things. Weapons are themselves innocent, he could have said. At least you designed them to protect humanity, he could have said. The rise of the cursed Hasha brought this upon us, he could have said. But he didn't. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, it's text like that where I'm like, oh, it's so well written. The only reason these two sat face to face right now, right here, is because they are both people who put blame on themselves. Guys, I want to give everyone head pats and hugs. Everyone who wants hugs, I want to give hugs. But you know what I think, Sue? Someone once said, if I'd known things would turn out this way, I'd have become a watchmaker instead. Maybe so. Disagreement began to rise in Sue's mind. But with the self-control of a psychiatrist, he decided to follow this train of thought and continue the conversation. He's so amazing. Gosh, I want Sue. Like, the thing is, okay, Alhaitham is nice and everything, but he's not Sue. I want Sue. I want the real Sue. And sorry, that was my chair. I want Sue so bad. Like, I don't care what game, but I want this Sue. In any game. I just want him. So maybe he can come back here eventually. He needs to come back. And if he doesn't appear here, he needs to appear in frickin' Star Rail. I need him. I'm gonna be sad. Really? No. No. Sue, this is nonsense. I made this mistake by myself, and I'll make up for it all by myself. I'm not going to be some watchmaker. If I run away depressed from everything, then I've no business calling myself a flame chaser. Oh. Actually, that's such a cool line. If I run away, I have no business calling myself a flame chaser. Oh. Vill-V, you've come here today to... Oh, I don't need you to psychoanalyze me. I just want to explain to you why I want to do this. And that I hope you can forgive me. What? Huh? Wait, what are you doing? Sue finally realized then that she'd never showed this expression before, not because she had never been depressed, but because until today, she'd never actively acted against a companion before. Hand over the fifth divine key to me, Sue. I have to destroy it, whether you agree or not, no matter what happens to the moths afterward. I want to repurpose it from a weapon of mass destruction into a life-sustaining flame. The suspended key. The Great Hibernation. What an awesome name. It could have a completely different meaning though, couldn't it? Wait. So, did she take the fifth divine key that was kind of designed as a weapon and make the hibernation chambers? Or is that completely wrong? But like, that's what they called it at this time. The suspended key, the Great Hibernation. What was it at this point though? But she said it herself, a weapon of mass destruction. And she wanted to change it, or she did change it into a life-sustaining flame. It has to be the cryo chambers. Wow. Oh, she's amazing. Wait, without her, we wouldn't have Kaslana. We wouldn't have knowledge of the previous era at all. I mean, okay, technically not at all, because we still had the shelters and stuff. But like, oh my god. Oh, I just got chills because she's so amazing. And I mean, she's still... Okay, she went against Sue in the sense of, you're going to give that to me now. And I'm not gonna take no as an answer. Like, probably that. But she did it for humanity. And in a way that didn't harm them. Or would the weapon of mass destruction have been effective against the final Herrscher? I don't know. Oh my god, there are so many layers to this. More. Vill-V, someone told me you created the divine keys. Yeah, the vessels told me. But as far as I know, the divine key of corruption was never completed in the previous era. Wait, corruption, which number, just to be sure? Corrupt, wait. 12. Right. Because... I know that Mobius did stuff with the things, with the cube, but like, right. Why was there no divine key of corruption?
第一の神の鍵の教訓からか、私に手出しするなって彼女たちが言ってたからね。
Isn't the first divine key the Star of Eden? No, it's the Void Archive. I'm stupid. Okay, that's why I have my list, okay? Wait, why did that scare them that much? Void Archives? Oh. Okay, I didn't even need my list. Thank you, May. You could do that for literally every time they mention a number, okay?
そう。完成があまりにも遅かったから、形成に影響を与えることができなくなってしまった武器。
Oh, did it take her so long to create it?
でも、潜在能力は驚くほどのものだった。もしかしたら、今後何かやらかすかもしれないね。阻止する手段を教えてあげようか。
Oh my god. Maybe I'll shake things up again. Yeah, who knows? I mean, I think we know that the Void Archives plays a bigger role like later on, and I don't know how big of a role Void Archives could play here in the main story. But he was doing space missions with Velt at some point, or no, not he was. He is going to do space missions with Velt at some point.
私個人の癖で何かを開発した後、コントロールできるようにバックドアをつけてるの。
That is smart. I like that.
自分の作ったものが敵にならないなんて誰も確信できないでしょ？
I agree.
たとえ人類は本当に神が作ったものだとしても、きっと神本人は知らないはずだよ。人類の最も偉大な精神が造物主に反抗する心だなんてね。
No need. I shouldn't be fighting it again. So, why was it the last divine key made? Wasn't the Herrscher of Reason the first to appear in the previous era? Yeah, tell me more.
そうだね。でも、知識は他の律者のような法則とは違う。混沌としていて、無限に伸びる思考。上限と下限の判断が難しい存在なんだ。存在する価値があるのは、ある媒介がそれを完全に支配するときだけ。
And that's why it has something to do with the AI. Right?
難題だったよ。考えられた方法は一つだけ。
Oh.
私自身だった。他の神の鍵のように、私は自身の肉体を容器にして、私の思考をコアに変えようとしたの。
What? That sentence is a lot. Like other divine keys, I planned to use my body as its vessel and its core as my mind. Wait, which other divine keys? Wait, I thought she just... She probably... I mean, she talked to May about the key of blankness, so did she do it? But what does that mean? And what... Oh no. They are losing me just because they mentioned so many divine keys and everything in way too quickly.
思考の分割という能力を使って、私はいつかそれを完全に純化できると思った。
How is that a thing? How does... I mean, maybe it makes sense, but my head just cannot wrap around
け
it.
ど、始まった後、ようやく気づいたの。あれは人類に予測不可能な敵を作るだけだって。だから私はプロセスを止めようとしたけど、それは失敗した。
Why did she think it was more an enemy for humanity? I want to know more information,
仕方なく
details.
メイ博士に助けを求めたんだ。
Ooh.
人に助けを求めたのは、あれが初めてだったよ。その後、
Damn.
私の開発は徐々に制限を受けるようになった。
What would have happened if it wouldn't have been restricted? But also, wait, how come her research became restricted, but Möbius this never did? Or never in a way that we know that May wanted her to stop or whatever? Or actually, we know that they... in some ways they were kind of similar, so maybe that's... It's interesting though. An enemy. Why? Thank you. Oh my god, you're asking the right questions today, Queen.
無限の知識を御することは、理性という基礎では不可能だった。成功した暁には、ビルビーも存在しないことになる。
Okay, I think I understand. Yeah, okay, that would be scary.
あの試みのゴールは、全知の意志になるかもしれないけど、それが人類の存続を気にするかどうかはわからないからね。
Then how did you do it? Was it the AI? Please tell me I'm right. I want to be right for once. Okay, not for once, but like, you know, dedication. How's it coming along? Quit bugging me. Fine wine takes time to settle. Ingenious inventions even more so. Of course, you know far better about the horrors of Kevin than me. There's no easy way to beat him. Right now, the only successful Kevin killer around is Dr. Oh my god. Oh, that's emotional damage. Don't say that. It's right, though. Oh god. He looked at Vill-V in silence, as if wondering whether to leave or not. But seeing as you're here, I won't let you leave disappointed. I've actually been working on a Kevin killer in the lab. Would you mind testing it out for me? Who? Who are you talking to? Some 50 seconds later, the man walked out of the testing area. Is it over? Yes. Looks like another violent disassembly. I'll have to see how many of those parts you gave me can be reused. He followed Vill-V back to the testing area, where he saw her let out a cry and crouch down to gather up the scattered parts of the floor. Stop trying to add weird things and eyes to the Kevin killer. Those designs are completely useless. Not entirely useless, right, Kevin? Wait, she's talking to Kevin about a Kevin killer? So Kevin himself wanted something that can stop him. I mean, why am I surprised? It makes sense, but that just gives so much more to him as a character, even though it makes so much sense, like I said, but that's so good to see and read. The thing is really, like, May's ending and the mission she basically gave him at the end completely screwed him over. Like, even if he was before, like, you know, if I go too far, you know, kill me or whatever. I don't know if he's like that or more if I lose control, kill me or whatever. But like the whole last mission completely screwed that view, and it was like, I'm gonna save humanity no matter what, because that is what she wanted and that was our mission and that is literally my only life goal. Like, he lived that long with only that goal, so it makes sense that he became like he is today. But literally, she is not wrong. May already kind of killed him, at least his past self. Not entirely useless, right, Kevin? Judging by the damage to these parts, you were really freaked out. I mean, he met her question with mere silence, as usual. Fortunately, Vill-V wasn't looking for any answer. She put down the parts and winked at him. Also, you shouldn't tell a technician that her work is completely useless. How can you be sure that the only weapon I want to test is this one? Yeah, especially because one part of her mind is called Kevin Killer. Which is... He looked around at the testing area. It was empty, except for the two of them. Wink, wink. I can't wink right now, but like, wink. Have you prepared anything else? Where is it? Relax, the party's just getting started. A roar of laughter echoed through the empty lab, and Vill-V drew closer to Kevin. Well, this is the last card in my hand, but it still needs to be tested out. Next up, you might feel a little dissociation, but don't worry about it. Go all out. The doors of the testing area slowly closed shut. Just then, 8 long and slender shadows, like the legs of a spider, reached out to envelop Kevin. That is stuff of nightmares. Oh, I want to get that picture out of my head, quick. Ah. No, nope. Don't want to. I don't want to think about this. I will just leave it as it is. No, I refuse. Instead, let's just talk to her.
君、どうしていつも浮かない顔をしてるの？笑ってよ。古の楽園はそれほどひどいわけじゃないでしょ?
I agree. Like the realm. Vill-V is literally destroying my mind. But like, the realm is so freaking amazing. And if you think about it, you can freaking meet people as they were when they lived, that's just a freaking cool concept. Like, just imagine in real life you would be able to meet people from like thousands of years ago. That would be so cool. It would be so fascinating if that would be a thing. Like here, like obviously as Sims, not like as in they live on. I don't know. I still have many unanswered questions. Same.
どうやら私の忠告を君は何とも思ってないようだね。
Ooh,
昔の私とそっくり。
really?
何でも問い詰める必要はあるの？
Yes.
人間には知らない部分があるからこそ人間なんだよ。
But I like trying to know everything. At least if it's interesting. You're exaggerating. I don't want to know everything. Just things critical to my goal. Yeah, I want to know things that interest me. Not everything.
だから私とそっくりなわけ。
May resembles a few people here, huh?
ここまで話したし、
Oh.
君にプレゼントをあげよう。
Oh. Even there is a little bit of pink. This is a pocket watch?
そう。これは私が機械の知識を学んだ頃、初めて自分で直したものだよ。
Oh, that's so sweet.
あの頃の私はまだ火を追うがのメンバーじゃなかったし、今の君よりもずっと甘かった。自分の知りたいことはいつか理解できるし、世界もこの懐中時計のように壊れたら直せばいいって信じてたからね。
Oh. Oh, she was also such a sweet bean. Oh no. Like the others, you hardly ever bring up your pre-math days, Vill-V. Yeah, and I want to know more about exactly those days.
やっぱり違うや。彼らの場合は過去があまりにも重かったからだもの。私は話す価値のある内容じゃないから。
I mean, I kind of believe her, but also I still want to know.
ありふれた学生だったもの。
That makes her story still pretty freaking sad. A student who can fight the moths alone is no ordinary student. Agreed.
仕方ないよ。運に恵まれていい先生がいてくれたからね。ナンバーワンのような先生だったよ。
Oz? Can I learn more about your tutor? If he was so amazing, or they? What happened? You sound like you don't believe in anything can be fixed anymore. Can you blame her? May. Her whole civilization was destroyed by Honkai.
その後は粉々に割れた懐中時計を見たんだ。文字通りの粉々に割れたやつね。
Oh. Oh, is that... She means that in a symbolic way, right? As in... No, it cannot be fixed. It's literally like powder. You cannot just put it back together. Ooh! Give me the pocket watch. Oh, that is... Oh my god. She is so fascinating. I can't. Remnants. But also, I feel like we always learn so freaking much about them in the vessels. And yet I don't know anything at all. Like, we only get to know just a teeny tiny bit about them. And then I'm like, I want more. Like, this is just the beginning. I need more. That is the Iron Wasteland. Failed weapons and battlesuits lie strewn at will like broken toys, destroying the original colors of nature. Möbius walked through the ruins stony-faced, clutching onto her crashed elf. Aww. She suddenly stopped, as her gaze fell onto some mechanical wreckage heaped in corner. It was a dilapidated battlesuit that still emitted a weak Honkai energy signal. A replica of the Keys of Blankness. Looks like there's an old friend of ours here. When is that? A crashed elf. But the Klein elf still lives, so is that another elf? Or did she just repair it? A replica of the Key of Blankness. Huh. She hesitated, but a few seconds before deciding to continue on, pretending that nothing had happened. Some 500 feet in front of her lay the second old friend of hers, randomly discarded. Firearms, vehicles, broken defense spots. The weapons just lying here were enough to form an arsenal. The only problem... well, cannot talk though. The only problem was that all the tech was busted, scattered in a piteous pattern and covered in filth, hinting at the fate that had befallen their owners. Oh, don't talk about it. Quite literal disarmament? I wonder if they made it out alive. Finally, after wending through almost a mile of this wreckage, Möbius found Vill-V lying unconscious amidst the rubble beside a... what? Beside a pit. She didn't look any better than all of the randomly discarded machinery seen on the way here. Her body was mutilated by scarring, and her clearly broken arm was bent at an unholy angle. What? Huh? What happened? What the heck? Wait, when? Where? What? The only good news was that she was still faintly breathing. How brutal. Mistaking the power of science for your own power. How is this any different from those cowardly moths? If you put all your trust in something other than yourself, then you can expect a backlash once you lose control of it. Greedy human. You fail to understand such a simple truth? Möbius stared coldly at Vill-V lying, bent on the ground for what seems like an eternity, before letting out a sigh. She gently folded Klein into the crook of her arm, for ease of carrying, before grabbing onto one of Vill-V's feet. I'll drag you back like this. The broken parts can be salvaged for prosthesis. Even in death, you're still a pain in the ass. The jolt of being dragged made her come to, and Möbius heard a low moan from behind her. Let me go. What are you blathering on about? Are you gonna crawl back yourself? Möbius turned her head dispassionately and stopped in her tracks. Behind her, Vill-V was gazing at her with a completely unfamiliar look in her eyes. That's... who are you? Huh? This is... Okay. Okay, I'm mad. This is the worst. Why would they... Okay, so the thing is, I still don't know what the timings here are. Or what exactly happened to Vill-V, because this is the first time that I hear anything about Vill-V being hurt in any way. Unless this would be a continuation of testing with Kevin, but Kevin wouldn't trash her completely and not kill her then. Like, the thing is, the state she's in doesn't make any sense with what we just learned before that. So something happened. Let's say either one of her experiments went wrong, or I don't know. Why was she discarded here though? Does that mean that she is literally kind of partially a robot? I don't know. And also, this one who talked here and was awake was someone that Möbius didn't know. So either it's the original Vill-V, which it somehow doesn't really make sense because Möbius probably knew the original Vill-V. I mean, of course she did. Möbius was the one performing surgery, probably, most likely. So it could have been May, but like I'm just guessing it's Möbius. So who was that? No. They can't just stop here. That's so mean. But also discarded like a broken machine. You know what I have to think about then? Where is it? Here. It's here, and oh my god, what is it? Is it ruins? It's not ruins. Wait. Here, damaged mannequin. What the heck? Why did Griseo send this to Vill-V? And oh my god, Vill-V saying, I feel like it's a bad omen. And this is either how she literally ended, like I don't know if she died then or not. But I'm just guessing that she didn't die there because maybe, they wouldn't be like, oh, who is that, right? So, but still a bad omen. What happened? Is it because of the key of blankness? No, because when Mobius was walking through that place, she was like, oh yeah, there's another old friend of ours, you know, a copy of the blank key, whatever. So is it something that she... How would she ever end up that way, literally? And why? And next to a pit. What is up with that? Why? Was it Kevin? But I don't see that. And this, only Vill-V and Grisio have seen that. And Grisio is not someone who usually looks into the future or whatever. Like, that's not her power. Like, she can see the true you or some parts of yourself, right? So, what if Vill-V was working with them or whatever, and we have to interpret... Oh my god, wait, where is it? Fool's memory. And we have to interpret this whole ending sentence not as Mobius asking Vill-V who she is, but Vill-V asking Mobius who she is, which would mean that Vill-V doesn't remember anything, and if she lived after that, maybe Grisio then gifted her the picture, but it's literally a thing of when took what place. And it's so mean that they keep everything so freaking vague and far away from each other. It's so mean. It's so good though. What the heck? Wait, actually. I mean, Aegis memory. We finished her vessels, and I mean, I know her self-portrait, and I don't think there's anything that's changing for me here for her. But we also the time before that, finished Cosma and... Wait, why am I not remembering? Okay, stop. And Kalpas. Do we have Kalpas here? I don't think we have... No, this is Pardo. This is... after the event. This is a gift painted by Grisio after the event. What freaking event? Oh my gosh. This here? I don't know what to think about this one. Is it a starry sky or the ocean or something else? Okay, I'm not going to dive into this again. This is Cosma. And yeah, I think I'm still mostly thinking what I thought before. And I don't think we have... I mean... No, it's literally the damage mannequin that's the most interesting here right now. For today, I mean. What the hex? What the heck? What the hex? Because Helix Craft, you know? After the renovation of the Helix Craft. When? When is that? It kind of would make sense if this happens after she already got damaged, right? But what happened and why? And can Vill-V not remember but still doesn't like the gift because she has a feeling it's true? Or is that part that awoke after this event maybe the part that was then hiding away, or the part that is sealed away? Oh my gosh, I don't know. Oh my no, more questions. Will I ever get enough answers though? I don't even know. But what I know is that this is the end for today. I don't know whose Remembrance vessel will look next time, but we'll figure it out, and I hope I see you next time. Bye!